Hey, welcome to the show. With a super excited to be here, Amy and Mike, both of us. I find myself, I hit go and I'm yelling at the computer like, "Fuck! Your 3 second countdown is too long."
Yeah, and I was
And
yelling at Mike because his garage door was too loud and it was irritating me in my ears.
you know how periods sync up between women? They talk about like
Mhm.
they have summer camp together and they sync.
Yeah.
Is it possible that ours are syncing up?
Yes.
I think it's
It is
rubbing
very
off on me.
possible. It's very possible.
Like, there's no reason I would get angry at the 3 second countdown. Like, let's go
Yeah,
today.
totally.
And, you know,
My PMS is rubbing off on you.
yeah, I think it's I don't know if it's contagious or we just sync up or what. I don't know how that works,
Yeah,
but
I think
you know,
you definitely sync up. That is it's a real thing, which is crazy to me.
that is. Have they done like research? I know doctors don't give a shit about women usually, and they don't deep dive like women's issues.
Yeah. Never.
Historically, like they have not done a great job. It's how you get like a female astronaut, and they're like, I don't know, here's 10
Yeah.
pallets full of tampons for a week trip. I don't know what you guys are up to.
Totally.
That's how you
Totally.
get that.
Yeah.
Have they figured that out? Like what goes on with, like why that would be? That is so
It's
weird
so weird. You know what?
that
I
your
don't know, Mike, but I'm
clocks
gonna Google
sync.
it.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because I've heard that since I was a kid. I mean, and you guys all like, I haven't met the girl yet that's like, yeah, that's bullshit. You know, I went to camp
They're
every
saying
year.
this is a myth, but it is so not a myth. It's so
Well,
true. I mean, I experienced it in my sorority. I experienced it with my friends. I experienced it with um my sisters. It's very strange. It says the
yeah,
idea that menstrual periods sync up due to living or spending time together, known as menstrual synchrony or the McClintock effect, is largely a myth. While some studies initially suggested this possibility, further research has largely debunked the idea, finding that any coincidental overlap in menstrual cycles is likely due to chance and probability. No,
yeah.
fuck all the way off.
Well, it could be one of two things. I was absolutely thinking of the overlap thing because sometimes you guys have like, it's like, oh my God, you can't be around that idiot for a week. And some of them, it's like 2 days. So there could be some overlap. Or, you know, it's just like, yeah, no, you guys are just bitches all the time. And so people are assuming that that's what's going on, that it's syncing up. And it's like, no, you guys are just kind of assholes always.
No, I specifically,
I don't
like, I
know.
remember when I went to the Beyonce concert with my three best friends. There's four of us, and
I didn't
all
know you were a
four.
country music fan.
Yeah, exactly. This pre-country album. All four of us were on our period at the same time there.
Oh,
Yeah,
oof. What
I
a
know.
row.
I
What a
know.
row.
Brutal.
Were you guys doing stuff like, stop singing behind, you know, like turning around and yelling at people?
We had a lot of
Stop cheering so loud.
fun. Right?
I do feel bad for you guys. It's like the prime of your lives. Like from the moment guys start to go take notice of you to like the point where you're just like throwaways.
Yeah.
That whole period is like you have this monster living with you for a whole week every month. Like, it is brutal.
I just walk around because, you know, I have two boy dogs too. So it's Rocky and two boy dogs. And I was just walking around yesterday going, no one in this house understands what it's like to have cramps. And Rocky goes, I get a cramp in my calf sometimes.
He's got a point. I'm
I
right
was
there
like,
with
your
Rocky.
Charlie horse does not fucking count.
Dude, the best part of that statement is that's exactly what I would have said too. I'd have been like, yeah, dude, I had this calf like inflamed in the middle of the night one night. And it was unbelievable. I know exactly how I feel. And you guys are so offended when we try to do that. And it's just who we are. It's like, I can relate to that sort of.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So funny. So funny. Yeah. What are you going to do? No, dude, I saw the most unbelievable one because human nature is what it is. But with my dog, when Cece, before I got her fixed, and she was like, she wants to be with her day. Yeah. And so she follows her day upstairs when day goes upstairs, and she follows day downstairs to the couch when day goes downstairs to the couch. And all of her toys became her babies because she was having that cycle. Dude, it was the funniest shit ever.
I remember that
dude,
at your Michigan house.
Yeah, in Franklin there. And she would carry one by one every one of her little toys, and she would set them on the couch, and then she would lay on them like she was nursing them, and she would just lay on this pile of toys. And it's the only time in her life she doesn't want to share toys with anyone.
Yeah.
So when Bogey would come over and be like, "Oh, I want to play with a toy," she's like, "Fuck off, mine! Don't touch my babies," Like, and then I started fucking with her because I noticed her doing it. It was like, why is she doing 30 trips up and down? She was going one by one and collecting each baby. She wouldn't even take two at a time. And so then as soon as she'd get set up upstairs, I'd go, yeah, I'm going back downstairs. And she'd be like, fuck.
Dickhead.
And then I read about it and they were like, don't encourage it. Don't make fun of it. Don't. And it was like, oh,
make fun of it.
Yeah. They were like, I couldn't laugh at her face. I couldn't, and I couldn't do what I was doing, which was like, this is so hilarious. We're going to go downstairs now and watch her carry every one of them down here. They were like, don't do that. You're just being a dick. And she's hormonal and she can't help it.
Aww. And she can't tell you that you're being a total dickhead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I can.
But she wasn't going to abandon her kids.
No, of course not.
Her kids.
Her babies.
So, yeah, those were the babies. And she's like, I had a litter of 40 because Dave buys me all these. But it was the first time because like anybody that doubts, like, I think that chick's just she's kind of a bitch. I think that's what's going on. She's blaming this once a month thing, but I think she's just kind of a bitch. It was like, no, that dog was. Yeah. So it took a dog for me to understand females.
Yeah.
Like, no,
I'm noticeably bitchier because I do recognize that I am a bitch, but not all the time. But pretty much when I'm on my period, it's all the time. And more emotional. Like I'll just randomly cry at like a commercial or something. So yeah.
Some of you guys are better than others. Girls I've dated and stuff.
Yeah.
Some of them you would hardly know. And then some of them it was like, oh God, the fuck happened here? Why are we dealing with childhood trauma today?
Right.
It's just so confusing to guys.
That is so funny. Yeah.
Yeah. It's wild. Lots to get to today. I saw Chris Cuomo, and I have a video of him. I don't know. He gets so close. Ames, he gets so close.
I don't hate him as much as I did when he was at CNN.
Do you hate him as much now?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Oh, is that what you said? You don't hate him as much?
Yeah, I don't hate him as much.
Yeah, he's trying. He's kind of come around on some stuff.
But he's still a dickhead, so.
He is. I think the Fredo tag really hurt him. I think it really did. Like, what is that? Good, not Goodfellas, but Godfather.
Yeah.
Reference to the younger brother or whatever.
Yeah.
But here he is. I don't know why people do this.
Stuck in traffic. I'm remembering.
First off, you're doing like 50. I don't stuck in traffic, but whatever. Okay. Sure.
Stuck in traffic. I'm remembering right now. Wow. I'm wrong a lot. We don't like to say it. We don't like to admit it. We really don't like to correct it. But that
stuck in traffic, my ass.
Mm-hmm.
And it is such a precious commodity.
Do you see it? There's like no one on the road. He's literally flying down the road.
Yeah. That's the That's the fastest moving traffic I've ever seen.
It certainly doesn't warrant the stuck in traffic tag. Like we've all been stuck in traffic.
No, it's like he's trying to justify why he's like recording and driving at the same time. So he's saying he's stuck in traffic. Yeah. Not realizing we can see out his fucking sunroof and see like that. Everything zooming past him.
Flying past him. He's passing people in the fast lane, stuck in traffic.
We don't like to say it. We don't like to admit it. We really don't like to correct it. But that is how you grow and you get to a better place. And it is such a precious commodity right now.
Yeah.
I've been wrong.
Look at the roads.
About political issues. I've been
what a bullshitter.
I know.
I can't get over it.
I know. You need to get over it because what he's saying is really important and relevant to this. But dude, I know it jumps out of you.
I'm going to close my eyes and listen.
Let's hear him again.
Stuck in traffic.
Liar.
And remember.
Okay, get it out of your system, Ames. That is
That's a
so
liar.
not stuck in traffic.
Could not be more false.
That is the opposite of stuck in traffic. Like, seriously.
And wait till you get later in this video. You see the fucking road out of his. Sorry, Mom. I know you're listening. He doesn't like the F word. But you see the road out of his back window.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's just,
okay.
he's flying down the
words. I'm going to listen to his words.
Okay. I'm remembering right now.
Wow. I'm wrong a lot. We don't like to say it. We don't like to admit
being in
it.
traffic.
We really don't like to correct it. But that is how you grow and you get to a better place. And it is such a precious commodity right now. I've been wrong. I've been wrong about political issues. I've been wrong about people. I've been wrong about myself. I've been wrong about my responsibilities. I've been wrong about my opinions, my tastes, my choices. I've been wrong. And that's okay. Hopefully you learn. Hopefully when you're wrong, you get to a better place if you do the work, unless you stubbornly.
Okay, he is just flying down the road. I mean, I'm trying to pay attention to the message.
And are you going to admit that you're wrong about being in traffic?
Yeah, you started to admit that you were wrong with a huge lie. Like, huge lie. Like, you can't even blame this on AI or bad reporting or bad information. Like, you are flying. You might get pulled over for speeding, sir.
Legitimately.
He might, depending on where he is, he might get pulled over for speeding.
He has yet to slow down.
He hasn't even tapped the brakes.
Not once has he tapped the brakes.
Like, this guy is driving down the road. He got his phone out, set it up, opened it, turned the camera around on him and recorded himself and opened with, "I'm stuck in traffic."
Such a liar.
And then he goes on to say, like, yeah, I was full of shit about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Oh, God. Okay.
We hold on, and that's where so much of us are stuck. It's not just being wrong, it's refusing to learn what's right. I've been wrong. Have you been wrong?
Yeah, like in the last minute.
You're wrong.
You've been wrong, like,
dude,
really recently.
That video is such bullshit.
Stuck in traffic.
Oh my God, that is funny. Could not be stuck in less traffic.
That's the dream. You are living the dream, sir, if that's your version of stuck in traffic. Hilarious. So, it's unprofessional. Kelly, Mom said it's unprofessional. How much you use the F word? It is, but it's okay.
No, it's, first of all, fuck you. No, it's not. Okay. It is literally not unprofessional. Do you know how many times people use the F word in a professional setting?
Yeah.
Do
they really?
Every meeting I'm in, someone is using the F word. That's just how people talk. Yeah. My mom worked in a school, so yeah, you weren't dropping F-bombs around, middle schoolers necessarily, but I would be probably. But yeah, it's just a part of my vocab.
Yeah, my parents used to hate, like, I didn't swear around my parents really, and they never swore around me.
Yeah, no, yeah,
and then
same.
That kind of went away the last 20 years. And now it's like, fuck it, whatever. And now my mom and dad look at it as license to swear. And I still yell at my mom about it.
Yeah.
I still tell my mom, like, you know what? You're a mother. Knock it off. And she's like, I'm sorry. But she tries to, like, get involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. Boomers think cussing is unprofessional.
They totally do. Yeah, like when my mom swears, I know she's really upset about something. It's like, oh, this is really affecting you.
What's the harshest swear word she'll go with? Will she drop it?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I've heard her be like, that is just such fucking bullshit. Yeah, for sure. It's rare, but I've heard her say it. It's
so is it about Trump? It's got to be about Trump.
Probably.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah. No, the only reason it's smart for us not to do that is if we ever want to monetize this on some stuff, like there's still naughty words, especially in like time limits, like in the first I think it's the first 30 seconds or minute of a video. If it will automatically demonetize on YouTube.
Yeah.
something like that. So,
Yeah.
you're better off. That's why some people will bleep the initial swear words, but
Yeah.
whatever.
My mom just texted me and said, "You better not be saying F you to me."
What's she gonna do? Ground you?
Yeah, right.
Stop it. Yeah, so Chris Cuomo gets so close there. Outside of his initial lie.
Yeah, he doesn't get anywhere close, Mike, because he
Yeah.
just starts it out with bullshit.
Yeah. It's so funny. Like, I've been waiting for this, and I've asked so many people. I've requested this so many times on air. Like, I'm waiting for these people to go, yeah, I was wrong about COVID. I believed something, or I was part of the lie about Russiagate.
Yeah.
Or
Don't just like vaguely say you were wrong.
about political issues.
Yeah, like about what? Give us some examples of where you're wrong and why you think you were wrong.
Was it COVID, Chris? Was it masking? Was it lockdowns? Was it Russia collusion? Was it Trump in general? Was it January 6th? Biden's health? The 2020 election? By the way, for the record, when I say election interference, stolen election, stuff like that, all of the things I just listed before, COVID, masking, Russia collusion, Trump in general, January 6th, Biden's health, those are all part of an election interference game. So it doesn't have to be someone went in the deep of the night and hacked machines and changed. Like, no, that's not what I mean. The election stealing, the election interference, in my personal opinion, is all of that bullshit we went through for 4 years when you outwardly lied about this man to the point that someone shot a fucking bullet at his face.
Well,
that's where that led to.
They're not messing around with this Russiagate collusion stuff that happened in with Obama and Hillary Clinton and Brennan. And it sounds like I think I heard today that they're convening a grand jury about it, which is insane.
Yes, that is true. In fact, I might have a clip. I want to be careful because it's hard. It's almost hard to tell. There's so much going on so fast. What is Epstein related? What is Russiagate related? There's a lot of subcommittees and committees convening and stuff like that. So it's kind of confusing for people. There's this one, and this just dropped a little while ago.
This is a major development. We told you last week that Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, had given permission for a strike force to begin. That's a very specific tool the Justice Department uses on major conspiracies. And we told you then we would know it was getting serious when the grand jury jumped into action. We now know that a grand jury will be impaneled. Most likely, my sources are telling me it could be in Florida, where the
wow,
that's crazy.
That's crazy. That's big.
Yeah, you want it in Florida.
President Trump's
Yep.
Mar-a-Lago home help.
Should be.
That is the very latest. You can check it out at Just News. We're going to have a whole lot more on that over the course of the.
Yeah, when you hear like New York, Washington D.C. especially, throw it away.
Right.
Just throw it away. Like that's all politically driven. You get down in Florida, you have a chance at something there. So is that about Russiagate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they're saying that there's a memo or something that they're insinuating the raid was about, that they were trying to get that memo back from Trump because he kept it.
Yep. That's what I've heard too. I don't know if there's truth to that, but some memo implicating them on Russiagate.
Yeah, I think it was the I don't know if it was the Brennan memo or what it was, but yeah, I mean it was
there were 3 copies, I think, of that memo, and one of them they feared Trump had.
Yeah, and I think I might be having some of these facts wrong, but I think it was the memo Brennan wrote to Obama basically saying like, we have this information about Hillary that she's going to do this. And basically like, we're cool to help her. And that's just like, for people like my mom, who, if she's still listening, take out the names of the presidents. Okay. Just give them generic names of, Jim, Bob, and Doug. And like, this should bother you. This is your government colluding to keep, someone
subvert
from
the will of
running
the
for
people.
president. Yeah, exactly. Literally everything you accuse Trump of being, the Democrats are and they embody completely and wholeheartedly. So like, this should bother you, and it should bother you on both sides. But trust me, it would bother me.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I firmly believe, like, hey, if the country decides to vote this way and go that way, well, we're going down that road.
Yeah.
I can disagree with it. I can think these people are nuts, and I don't think they know what they're voting for, but they voted for it, and you move forward.
Yeah.
But, that's not how these guys were playing it. It's not how they were playing it. So,
and I mean, it even goes deeper in terms of like, and I don't know if there's proof of this, but that, this was all kind of, it's always been, make Russia the bad guy.
Yeah.
But knowing that the war with Ukraine and all of this stuff was going to eventually happen. I mean, that doesn't just happen overnight. This is something that, they met in that creepy grove and they talked about, a decade ago and decided they were going to go to war with Ukraine.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was reading, there was something, I didn't get to the story yesterday about the Brigitte Macron thing.
Dude.
And
crazy.
I don't know if you've watched the latest, but I saw part of the interview with Tucker.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things jumped out at me. There wasn't a ton of new in the story I had about it, but I did watch it. It was Candace Owens sat down with Tucker, and it was great. But they were talking about, Trump was like, "You must be a very powerful person, Candace. Macron pulled me aside and asked if I knew you and wanted you to shut the fuck up about his wife's having a dick."
Yeah.
Something like that. But this one said, Trump said he was working with Macron to end the Ukraine war, and that it would be very helpful for him to bring peace if she agreed to stop talking about his wife's gender. That's one of the craziest statements I've ever heard.
Yeah. The way that Candace presents it is she was talking to somebody who's very high up in Trump's camp when all of this happened, and they indicated to her that Macron had made it almost like one of the talking point, like one of the terms of the, like, if I'm going to help you with ending this Russia-Ukraine war, you need to call Candace Owens.
Yeah.
Which
Think
is
about that.
Fucking wild.
And Candace saying back like, hey, it's not my fault. The guy married a woman with a penis.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right. Yeah.
Not my fault.
Right.
Think about the implications of that, though.
Right.
That you can be involved in bringing peace to a region that is hundreds of thousands of people are being slaughtered, and you're worried about your little secret getting out,
right?
About your pedophilic, your pedophile fucking wife husband,
right?
Tranny husband,
right?
You're worried about that side story being embarrassing to your family,
right? And it would be so easy to prove. It would be so easy to prove, and it's easy. Like, it's so wild. It's the craziest thing. And what's crazy too is she's like, I welcome it. I welcome it. I mean, it's
I think the lawsuit was filed in Tennessee.
She's trying to get it moved to Tennessee. It was filed in Delaware.
Oh, it was.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck in America getting that.
100%. Like that.
Good luck.
Right.
Nice try, France. No.
Yeah. Nice try is right. And it's like, this is an American journalist that you're just who basically is a mom in her basement, by the way. She doesn't work for anybody but herself.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Trump's take too. She's old and this is really, really impacting her. I saw her up close and she looks like a woman to me. I had dinner with her at the top of the Eiffel Tower. That is such a boomer take by Trump.
Yeah.
Like, dude, go to Thailand.
Yeah.
I guarantee you would literally, it would take removal of clothing before you were able to figure out, oh shit, that's not a woman.
Yeah. Right.
This idea that you hung out with this pencil thin boy, God knows what's been done to Brigitte. Yeah, groomer galore. Not a pedophile. I shouldn't say pedophile.
Oh,
Pedophile
no,
is a very
pedophile.
specific. Now, pedophile is a prepubescent person.
Mike, he was 14.
14. I know. It's illegal, but it's not technically pedophilia. Pedophilia is prepubescent. So 14-year-old boy, I'm assuming, well, maybe he was, maybe he wasn't.
I mean, I don't know. He kind of looks like a little guy. Maybe he didn't go through puberty until later in life.
I don't think I was still prepubescent at 14, probably. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean,
I was a little guy.
And I think that she even met him when he was 13.
Yeah.
But they started like dating when he was 14, which is that in and of its, throw out the fact that she is most likely a dude. Just to throw that to the fact that no one talks about the fact that he was 14 years old when they got together is mind-blowing to me.
Mm-hmm. No, he was such a genius. He was so advanced. Like, imagine if that argument worked in any other relationship you know of. Like, if I just started banging a 14-year-old and was
Didn't
like,
Mary Kay
you gotta meet her.
go to jail?
Oh, yeah. Twice.
Explain to me the difference.
There isn't one. One happened in America and one happened in France with powerful elite families.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That is fucking sane.
Yeah. And she absolutely went to prison and then got out of prison. And they were like, don't do it again. She immediately went and got knocked up by her lover, Vili Falau, again, and then went back to prison.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one wants to talk about that. Like that's the real story is that, I mean, they're both huge stories. I'm sorry.
It's so crazy. But I mean, you have to prove like that she knew what she was saying was wrong and she said it anyway. And she gave them an opportunity to respond before she
gave them a list of yes, no questions.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like, and it'd be so easy to dismiss. Any one of us could do it with pictures. You can imagine in the circles they were running in France that they could easily produce photos of like her pregnant or her with the young kids. And like, none of it makes sense. None of it.
Right.
So good luck. I hope they keep pushing that and go to court because Candace doesn't give a shit.
No, she doesn't.
I really hope so. So more on the Jeffrey Epstein thing. House Republicans subpoenaed nearly a dozen former federal officials and politicians, including Bill and Hillary Clinton, as well as records from the Department of Justice amid an expanding probe into Jeffrey Epstein. The officials were compelled to testify before the House Oversight Committee. James Comer, the chairman, announced the move less than 2 weeks after the DOJ interviewed Ghislaine Maxwell. The facts and circumstances surrounding both Mr. Epstein and Ms. Maxwell's cases have received immense public interest and scrutiny. You can thank the people on the right, MAGA supporters, for that, by the way. 100%.
Yeah. Oh,
They're the ones that said, nope, you don't get to broom this. That's why, if you're wondering why this is even in the public sphere right now, it's 100% because the MAGA movement was not going to just put up with that.
Yeah.
They wouldn't go along with it. So while the department undertakes efforts to uncover and publicly disclose additional information related to Mr. Epstein and Ms. Maxwell's case, it's imperative that Congress conduct oversight of the federal government's enforcement of sex trafficking laws generally, and specifically its handling of the investigation and prosecution of the two of them. The investigation kicked off after Trump faced backlash over a 2-page memo that found a systemic review of evidence uncovered no Epstein client list of rich and well-connected associates implicated. Blah, blah, blah. So let's see. He asked July 17th. We remember this. I think we talked about it. Trump posted, based on the ridiculous amount of publicity given to Jeff Epstein, I have asked Pam Bondi to produce any and all pertinent grand jury testimony subject to court approval. This scam perpetuated by the Democrats should end right now. He also told reporters the public's right to undisclosed Epstein information. Anything that's credible, I would say, let him have it. Bill Clinton rode on Epstein's private jet several times, actually dozens of times.
Mm-hmm.
Like 27 times that we're aware of. I think there were 11 White House visits from Epstein to his White House.
Wow.
So I don't know why that would be, but I'd love to know. July 2019 rep for Bill Clinton told Newsweek the former president had not spoken to Epstein in well over a decade and knows nothing about the terrible crimes. Sure. Okay, that puts it at 2009.
Yeah.
So well into whatever Jeffrey Epstein was up to.
Yeah.
So Hillary Clinton's been asked to appear October 9th. Bill Clinton is ordered to sit for a deposition October 14th. Mueller is going to be deposed or has been demanded to be deposed September 2nd. Comey is scheduled for October 7th.
I just feel like I have no confidence that these are actually going to happen.
They might happen. Yeah, I don't have it. I wanted video of Dave Chappelle, that sketch where he's with his lawyers pleading the fifth.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth.
Yeah, yeah.
That sketch, like that's all I see with this.
Yeah.
So Joe Biden's AG Merrick Garland, Trump's AG Bill Barr, and Jeff Sessions, Loretta Lynch, Eric Holder, as well as George W. Bush, his AG Alberto Gonzalez. Barr is set to be deposed August 18th, Gonzalez on the 28th, Lynch on the 9th of September, Eric Holder on September 30th, Merrick Garland October 2nd. Yeah. So
I mean, the ones where I have very little confidence that it'll actually happen are presidents, ex-presidents, and mainly because that, I mean, the Supreme Court just heard it in relation to Trump. You have so much immunity as a president. Anything that happened, I mean, Clinton could just say it was, official business of the presidency, and he's immune, whatever. So I guess I have less confidence that those are going to happen, which fine, whatever. It is what it is. It's part of the job. And I guess you get that immunity if you make it to that point. But the other ones, bring them all in there. Bring them in there. And fucking let's make it happen.
Well, we remember Hillary Clinton's behavior during Benghazi. Couldn't give a fuck less, not worried about shit, rolling her eyes, bored. These people absolutely think they're above the law, don't care. I don't know where this goes. I've heard some people say what you're looking for is one person to flip. And they're looking at the list of names and going, who is that one person that flips? Is it Loretta Lynch? Is it Jeff Sessions? Because I'm 100% with you. You like Clinton, forget it. And presidential immunity will stand. Obama, forget it. You're not, these people are it's a pipe dream to think you're gonna get the meme of these guys behind bars. That's never gonna happen. But
I mean, it's gonna be probably the lowest one on the totem pole, I would think, whoever that is.
Yeah. So who are we talking about? Eric Holder would know how to handle that. Loretta Lynch, I don't know. Jeff Sessions, I don't know. See where it goes.
I mean, they'd have to be promised, literal immunity, I guess, if they were to flip. But
I don't even know what they're looking for.
Well, I think it would be like collusion and like government conspiracy.
Yeah.
Like the different branches and arms of the government literally conspired with each other to go against the will of the people and stop a presidential election from happening.
Well, that's Russiagate.
Oh, I forgot we're talking about Epstein. I'm sorry.
Epstein.
I forgot we switched. I'm
no. Dude, what did I lead with?
No, I know.
This is getting super confusing when you have these departments arranging these things when you're talking about Epstein.
I know what they're looking for, which I appreciate. And it's what the fuck happened with this guy's deal?
Yeah.
Why did he get such a sweetheart deal? What was up with it? Who was saying what? Is he a government asset? And, Bill Barr, will know. That'll be an interesting one. because like his dad was super involved with Jeffrey Epstein.
Don Barr, was it?
Yeah, and
I
wrote
think it
like
was
that
Donald Barr.
creepy like pedophile
Well,
space alien book.
what this makes me wonder is what was said in that Ghislaine Maxwell thing. Why was she transferred to a place that I would like to move into?
Yeah.
Right? Like I would right now end this show and go move to that place that she went. It sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Why was she moved there right after that interview that she gave? And why is this all moving forward days after that transpired?
Yeah.
I still don't believe these people will ever be held accountable for shit.
Yeah.
I hope it's not just a distraction move. I think Trump's tired of it. I don't think he ever went to that island. I don't think he was on that jet. I would tell you if I thought that was the case.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not, but we'll see. The other thing that's a little disturbing coming out today, we find out, thanks to Trump and Elon Musk, one of the Doge guys was beaten, got his ass beat in Washington, D.C. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they didn't reveal the identity of the worker. Rapid Response 47 posted a photo on social media. It was Big Balls.
Oh, Big Balls.
Big Balls got his ass handed to him.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, blood all down his face and his pants. And
probably after he was outed as Big Balls.
No, it wasn't that. And Trump is pissed. He pointed out the increasing crime rate in the Capitol, further threatening he will take D.C. under federal control. And Musk reacted in support of that idea. Crime in D.C. is totally out of control. Local youths and gang members, some only 14, 15, 16 years old, are randomly attacking, mugging, maiming, and shooting innocent citizens at the same time, knowing that they will be almost immediately released. They are not afraid of law enforcement because they know nothing ever happens to them, but it's going to happen now. He wrote, if this continues, I'm going to exert my powers and federalize this city. Make America great again. Musk revealed that a gang of about a dozen young men tried to assault a woman in her car at night in D.C., and a Doge team member noticed it and involved himself, helped her, saved the girl, and they turned and jumped him, beat the shit out of him instead.
Oh, wow.
And now it's revealed it was Big Balls.
Big Balls has big balls.
Yeah. While the identity has not been confirmed, 8 black men tried to assault a young woman alone in her car late at night in D.C. Big Balls tried to get them to stop. So naturally, the pack of men assaulted him too. Of course they did. So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, you're seeing these packs of kids all over these inner cities acting crazy, and it doesn't do us any good if you just release them back onto the streets. So yeah, you can Google it. I got this literally as I was walking into the studio. So I don't have the pictures, but there's pictures of Big Balls all bleeding all over his face.
Oh man.
It just sucks too, because one of the other stories that I saw right before we started, I hope it's true. It sounds too good to be true. But I saw a report that Trump wanted to fire the Secret Service agents that were hired under DEI bullshit. And an Obama appointed judge said that was illegal. You couldn't fire him for that. And so the story is Trump assigned them to Clinton, Obama, and Biden's detail. And they're like, what? No, we don't want to do. I so hope that story's true. I can't say with any authority that it is, but how awesome would that be?
That is hilarious.
Isn't that great? Like, okay, fine. They're great. On your fucking detail. You can have the fat, squatty chick that's 2 feet shorter than me on my detail. No, thanks. She's on your detail, Obama.
Oh my God. That is funny.
Yeah. Is there
Mike,
yeah.
Did you see that story about that couple that was stabbed in the park in Arkansas?
I don't think so.
So this
I was just going to do the one on the quadruple murderer, not Brian Koberger, but it can wait. What is?
Oh,
this
I know
one?
which one you're talking about. So this one, this couple just moved to Arkansas, and they were out
Okay.
on the trails, like walking with their family. It was this wife, husband, and their 2 kids who were like 7 and 9. And
Okay.
out of fucking nowhere, this guy just pops out and starts stabbing the dad. Out of nowhere. Complete stranger. So the mom runs to like get the kids off of the path and like to safety. She runs back to like help her husband, and he's waiting there, and he stabs and kills her. So these 2 girls
Whoa.
are just left without their parents. And so, they end up finding out who the guy was. He gets arrested in a salon that he went to afterwards to like get a haircut, and they
Sure.
arrested him mid haircut. And so he has this stupid haircut, which is hilarious.
Oh, I have to see him.
This picture does not do it justice. I was trying to find a better one, but you get the idea, sort of. If you could see the sides are completely shaved. So the sides are
see better
completely
pictures.
I know, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so I'm gonna try to find better pictures, because when he gets arrested, you can see the shitty haircut.
Yeah, is it as bad as like Jesus's haircut that time we let listeners cut his hair?
It's so bad. It's so bad. And then this guy who did the stabby stabs, he's just like this teacher. He's a fucking teacher from
That dude with the haircut?
Yeah, like he just moved to Arkansas as well, and like got a new job as a teacher, and he was supposed to start like a couple days after this.
I don't mind if someone shoots my face. Just don't do the stabby on me.
I know.
That would stink so bad. Like I can't stand it when I'm washing the steak knives and I nick my finger in the sink.
Yeah.
Like it stinks so bad.
It sucks.
Like I don't mind being shot. Like you can shoot my face, whatever you need to do. That's fine. But I've seen some videos of like some asshole running up behind a cop and going stabby on his neck.
Yeah.
It happens a lot in Europe.
Yeah.
And it's
Yes,
like,
it
oh.
does. Okay, so this is, you can kind of see it better on the sides, but like, like it's all shaved. She was like, I only got like to shaving the sides, and then they busted in and arrested him. So he's got it like all long.
If I was the haircut person, I would demand payment. I would like make the cops go in his pocket. Right. Yeah. And be like, no, man. Just because you're being arrested does not mean you're not paying for this haircut.
Yeah, I started, didn't I? So now he goes into jail with this retarded hair, which is hilarious.
Which is great. Looks like he's got a good head of hair too in that first picture.
Yeah. But like, how bizarre. You just randomly, I mean, it makes you wonder, like, has he done it before? And what to what end? Like, what, you just want to see if you can get away with it. And I think we've talked about that. That's the way to do it, right? You go to a place that you're brand new to. Maybe not a place where you just got a teaching job, but you don't know anybody, and you just it's random people, and they can't connect you back.
It's all motive. If you don't have them, that's where people fuck up in these is motive. If you know someone, my buddy Jimmy Sirwick, he's an attorney. He's the one that told me that years ago. Like, it's easy as shit to get away with murder. And his example was just drive down to Florida, murder someone, and then come back to Michigan. They'll never.
Mm-hmm.
They
do now though, because
yes, totally.
You have license plate readers everywhere, and someone sees a car leaving the scene, and that they will bust you. Like, this guy clearly planned on it, because they see him on video pulling into the park, and he's got like tape over his license plate.
Yeah.
So I mean, he went there like planning to kill somebody, it's so crazy. You just never know. You go to this park and you're just hiking with your family, or you go and you get gas and someone's holding a gun to your head. Like, how is that possible? These people are just walking amongst us, as you always say.
What I always wonder is, and I've never gotten an answer to it, but was this always going on? And now that we're in a connected world, we
you just
hear
know
about
it.
Like
for sure.
that's the only thing that I've never, and I've used the example many times that listeners used to send us stuff, like some of the wildest stories would only be in like my mom's local Oregon newspaper, and we would literally get a newspaper clipping of some guy was caught fucking a sheep on his family farm.
Yeah.
And like that wouldn't make the newspapers everywhere.
Right.
And we would literally get an envelope and it would be like, oh my God, I was visiting my mom in Oregon and this was in the paper. I thought you guys would find it. And they would send it to us.
Yep.
But so it doesn't mean that people weren't always banging farm animals, but it just means you didn't hear about it.
Yeah.
You didn't
But
know
now
about it.
people are listening to police scanners.
Yeah. Yeah.
And everything is online and the connected world. I think we're just hearing about it more, but it's fucking crazy.
I still think there's something to it, like the age of innocence, not to sound like a boomer, because I don't think like, oh, video games, they were making that video game argument, or if you're listening to Ozzy albums, you're listening to Satanic.
Marilyn Manson was the one for me growing up.
So there you go. Mine was the PMRC was coming out in Tipper Gore. That's why we got those, stickers on our albums. And those are the albums you wanted to listen to.
Tipper Gore.
Yeah, exactly. All that kind of stuff. So, but it was like video games are rotting kids' minds, and they were doing that with Pac-Man, It was like, oh, kids are playing video games and it's too much. But I don't know if there's not something to it, like the desensitization of kids nowadays. Like Marshall's still playing.
Think it's the glorification of the people who do it.
Yeah.
You're getting, it's not like you're getting good press, but you're still getting press, and you're just this total fucking loser who nobody would look at twice. Now everyone knows you, and you're gonna get letters in jail because you're sort of attractive in a serial killer way, and it's just.
I think of like
that's one of the reasons, is for the notoriety of it.
The Boston bomber one stands out to me, like young, good-looking guy with cool hair on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine.
That was so wild.
So wild. And fuck that guy. But Luigi Mangioni's getting that now. I tweeted. Yeah. He looks crazy though. He doesn't look like someone you'd want to fucking date. He looks crazy to me. His
Have you
eyes.
seen his sister?
Koberger's?
Yeah.
No.
His fucking sister looks like him with a wig.
Ugh. Yeah. I was going to say.
Wouldn't that suck?
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
I'll pull up a picture of her.
Are you trying to get a picture? Yeah.
Yeah.
Luigi Mangione. I was watching ESPN over the weekend. I might even have it. Where was it? They were at. Yeah, they were. It was Pat McAfee's show was live, and they, and see that sign back there.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that. I did see that. Yeah.
And it's like Luigi 316.
Yep.
So John 3:16 is God so loved the world he gave his only begotten son. Is that John 3:16?
Not totally up on my Bible verses.
No, I'm not either, but I think it's the begotten son one. And Jay and I went through a whole thing like, what does begotten mean?
Yeah.
I don't know that we ever got an answer, but yeah, that there's hero worship for Luigi. He's
for sure.
Oh Jesus, yeah.
Isn't that grim?
Yeah.
How much they look
She's
alike.
Got those eyes. It's those eyes.
Freaky.
They're too close.
And that's the mom in the back. That stupid beehive hair. Nice job raising a murderer.
Yeah.
Lady.
Psycho.
And video chatting with him every fucking day in jail.
Yeah. Yeah, she is. Ugh. There's another one too. The one I was going to bring up.
Mike, this is crazy.
Dude, I'm going to play the whole thing from Inside Edition. I think their reporting was pretty good about it. I don't know if you saw it, but
I didn't. I know the story though.
alleged murder suspect Austin Drummond is in police custody. There's a lot of details in the story that I thought we could have fun with. He's in police custody following a 6-day manhunt. He was caught in Jackson, Tennessee. DA Danny Goodman said, "The real work begins now. Investigations do not end when a person is arrested. We want the families of the victims to know that we're going to do everything we can to seek justice in the matter." I don't think I have ever seen so many agencies work together and work in sync. It's been what I would think should be a blueprint for the entire country and how to run an operation.
People always say that.
They do.
They
I was
always
thinking
say.
the
I've
same
never
thing.
ever heard a time where they get up at a press conference and go, "You know what? The FBI were real dickheads, and they didn't help at all. So fuck them." They never say that.
All of the agencies couldn't get along. We couldn't put a sentence together in the same room.
Right.
It's a miracle we found the guy.
Yeah, we would have found him hours ago if the FBI wasn't a bunch of dickheads.
Yeah, no, it's always the greatest thing that's ever happened.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's their story on it.
That was warned to shelter in place is breathing a sigh of relief today after a few.
Look at that piece of shit. And I want that fucking girlfriend brought in.
Yeah.
After a fugitive accused of fatally shooting 4 family members was taken into custody. The suspect was reportedly dating a prison guard related to the victims, and it's believed that.
Okay, have we had enough with the female prison guard test?
Male prisons?
Yeah. Can we be done with this? Can we be done with this?
Female guards should only work at female prisons.
Right. Even that. But yeah, okay. I'm fine with that. But this, there is something psychologically about the bad boy image, whether these guys, Brian Koberger's getting fan mail from idiot chicks.
Yeah.
These dumpy ass women. I'm a prison guard. I'm a real badass. Yeah. Now you're getting deep dicked by one of these fucking murderers. Nice job, idiot.
Guard is pregnant with his baby. Amber Cogliano reports.
Bombshell revelations in the manhunt for the suspect who cops say slaughtered a family of 4 but spared the life of the 7-month-old baby.
And there's your mistake, sir.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Just released surveillance video shows Austin Drummond.
I thought of you with your video of the wolf or whatever on camera, the coyote or the wolf.
Yeah.
Hanging out with the dog. These videos creep me out, dude. They just creep me out. You assume nothing's going on outside on my camera.
Right.
And it's a whole world going on out
and
there.
This person's trying to fucking get in with a, gun.
Yeah. Was this the church?
I feel, or a school or something.
Yeah.
Camouflage and armed with a rifle, attempting to enter a church Sunday night. The next day, he was seen on home surveillance in the same neighborhood in Jackson, Tennessee.
To my shock and surprise, I'm able to watch him as he walks up my driveway toward the road. Oh my goodness, he was right here.
The location just 75 miles from where cops say he carried out the quadruple murders. Today, he was caught.
The 7-day manhunt for Austin Drummond came to an end when cops found him hiding in the woods dressed in black sweats. Now, in a shocking turn, we're learning the accused killer was in a relationship with a prison guard who he met while serving a 13-year sentence for robbery and for threatening the jurors who convicted him.
This is former corrections officer Caitlin Speeder with 28-year-old Drummond, and she's pregnant. And today we're learning she is the sister of one of the murder victims, Courtney Rose, also killed Courtney's daughter, Adriana, Adriana's husband, James, and Adriana's brother, Braden.
Yeah, just a coincidence probably, right?
Insane.
Just a coincidence, I'm sure.
And
the infant who was spared?
Who's what?
Okay, yeah. Who did the baby belong to them?
Yes.
Okay.
Adriana and James's little girl. Caitlin Speeder was reportedly fired for having a relationship with Drummond while he was serving his time in prison. Charlie Stone is a...
Yeah, and you're going to see what his prison time was like, which is why I'm like, why am I wasting my time out here? What am I doing out here? Prison life fucking rules.
Look
for
at that guy.
That's the reporter.
No, I know. I meant the picture before, and then this guy popped up.
Which one? That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, wannabe Eminem.
Yeah.
While he was serving his time in prison. Charlie Stone is a reporter for WNBJ 39 News in Jackson.
There are a lot of true crime pages on Facebook that are reporting she was fired for having an affair.
Him? His head?
Yeah.
He's trying to compensate by having this kind of poofy do up top and a beard. He knows.
He looks
He's
like
aware.
the small head guy from Beetlejuice. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah. He's not the story here, but I know what you mean. It's a little smaller than we'd like. That's just mean.
Okay, sorry. I feel like I just
like that you
overtook
Googled
the screen.
small head Beetlejuice.
With Drummond behind bars. I think more details are going to come out about that.
Drummond often posted photos from behind bars showing off what sure seems like a lavish life in prison. He's had 2 cell phones. In this video, he's gaming. And can you believe this? He has pizza.
I don't even get Hunt Brothers pizza. He's got 3 large pizzas delivered.
What the fuck?
What are we
How
doing?
do you post pictures from jail?
He's got 2 cell phones.
How?
And he's got a girlfriend he's tagging. He doesn't have to take her to dinner. He doesn't have to buy her shit. He just gets to bang her.
The pizza is sending me.
After Drummond was released in September, he reportedly moved in with his ex-guard. Here they are, lovey-dovey, out on the town. They're also enjoying a hockey game.
Now the captured felon is under arrest for the brutal slaying of this family.
The prison guard's father says his daughter was not dating the suspect at the time of the murders.
Yeah, well, he sounds like an idiot.
Why did he kill her whole family?
Yeah, that's why we need to get pregnant prison guard in there.
Yeah.
He went hunting her family.
Right. Probably on her behalf. Or unless it was like the sister played an instrumental role in like them breaking up and,
yeah, I suppose took revenge out
like that. Yeah. Like if, you broke us up and so I'm going to kill you and everybody and inflict as much pain on my ex as I can type of thing.
Mm-hmm. Do you think, I really mean it, like, can we be done with this experiment of putting females in male prisons as the authority?
Right.
Like, is that sexist to say? Because it seems like we have seen this play out. We have done so many stories over the years. I think you're almost getting there with the Toik situations. Like, can we not have hot chicks in like teaching 9th grade classes, 8th grade classes? Can we go back?
Want to be a female working in a men's prison?
Looking for love.
You must have to have low self-esteem or something and like want all of the attention that you're going to get from being in there. But I just imagine like, how do you subdue a prisoner? You are literally automatically at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
I guess you have a gun. I guess you have a weapon, but
I don't think they do. I don't think they're allowed to have guns inside the prison because if one of those inmates gets a hold of that gun, it's a real problem. So I don't think they carry guns inside the prison itself.
Interesting.
Yeah. I could be wrong. That might not be the case in all, but I don't think they do.
Wild.
Yeah.
Like,
but remember the guy, Horsecock, he was known as prison, who couldn't feel pain.
Yep.
And it was like, of course he's banging this idiot chick, prison guard.
Yeah. And she like sold everything and ran away with him.
Yeah. These guys have nothing to do with their time and day, but find religion or figure out how to scheme and get the one chick that they're seeing on a daily basis to fall for them.
I mean, if you really want a peek into like the lowest dredges of society, you should watch the reality show Love After Lockup. It's incredible.
What is that on?
God, it's on like, I don't know, like the We Network or something super fucking random, but it is the most incredible. In fact, I feel like I need to go binge that. That's something that it's like a good palate cleanser because you feel better about yourself after watching it. Like I might be at a low point right now, because I'm just gushing blood and I'm super PMSy, but at least I'm not this person.
Yeah. What do they do? What do they, a guy
But
gets
it's like-
released from prison and
Yeah,
they
but
follow
it's-
his love life?
It follows like the relationship sort of leading up to their release, and it's always inevitably, they go on these like prison love connection websites.
Yeah.
And the women are it's every single time it's the same type of woman. She's so insecure. She's the type of person who always thinks that her boyfriend on the outside is cheating on her, or she constantly needs to be told she's pretty or whatever. And so they find these men on the inside who will literally tell you anything you want to hear. They're not cheating on you unless they're cheating with a dude in jail. And so you know where they are every night. You don't have to worry about it. It's the perfect scenario for insecure women.
Yeah,
but
they'll
then
write
they
you
get
love
out.
letters. They have nothing better to do but write you a love letter every day.
Right. But then they get out. And temptation is right back at it. And it's like it always goes poorly. But it's
shocker.
It's pretty entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah. Send me a clip of one of them.
I will. It'll make you feel better about yourself.
Yeah, I believe it.
Who doesn't
this
need
part of
that?
the show is brought to you by Deer Lake Athletic Club in Clarkston. They offer staycations with their summer memberships from Memorial Day to Labor Day with their seasonal restaurant poolside grill serving cocktails, summer cocktails and meals. Register now for their kids' summer day camp that runs through August 15th. Throughout the year, they've got tennis, pickleball, fitness classes, gym, pools. The backcourt restaurant inside the Deer Lake Athletic Club is also open to the public with weekly dinner specials, kids' meals for $5 on Thursdays, live entertainment on the weekend. Visit their website, deerlakeathletic.com, for more info about the club, restaurant, and banquet center. I know we had a listener over the weekend, Bill, reached out to me and was like, I'm headed in there. And next thing you know, he's having cocktails with Forey. They're sending me pictures.
Nice.
I'm just like, hell yeah, a couple monsters hanging out together, getting shitty at the bar. I love it.
Love it.
And if they're watching us from the bar tonight, hi, everybody. This part of the show is also brought to you by Your Insurance Expert. Are you paying too much for health insurance? Are you uninsured? Health insurance can be confusing. Nick Matthews from Your Insurance Expert is an expert in health insurance, life insurance, and Medicare supplements, so you do not have to be. Call Nick today at 248-914-1173. We've got Jim Acosta. Oh, I'm so ready to be done with the Don Lemons, Jim Acosta, booted from CNN. He was such a pain in the ass during the first Trump administration. But he's trying to stay relevant now, and he's getting some blowback. Oh, let me make sure I have the video. I think I do. Yeah. An interview he conducted using artificial intelligence generated likeness of a teen killed in Parkland, the Parkland school shooting back in 2018. That's the great shooting that traumatized the entire country because it gave us David Hogg.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
That one. So Oliver, let's see, interviewed an AI likeness. Acosta interviewed an AI likeness of Joaquin Oliver, created by the gun control group Change the Ref, founded by Oliver's parents. The host teased the interview in a clip on social media. So,
Joaquin, I would like to know what your solution would be for gun violence.
Great question. I believe in a mix of stronger gun control laws, mental health support, and community engagement. We need to create safe spaces for conversations and connections, making sure everyone feels seen and heard. It's about building a culture of kindness and understanding. What do you think about that?
I think that's a great idea, Joaquin.
That kid's dead.
Oh, yeah, that kid died 10 years ago.
That's so creepy.
It's ghoulish. And
super creepy.
Jim is talking to it like it's a real guest.
Which makes it even creepier.
Yeah. Some of the comments, hilarious, deranged and ghoulish. This is the kind of journalism that Jim Acosta is doing without the guardrails of CNN.
Yeah.
It's it's just creepy. Like it's on behalf of like these people. So many of them are into like gun control measures. And so they've created this, I feel bad for the parents. Like, Yeah, our son's still alive. Meet AI Joaquin. And
so the parents were involved in this?
Yeah. So it was created by the gun control group Change the Ref, founded by his parents. So you can imagine the trauma they're going through. And they've teamed up with some AI team to like fill the AI of their kid with like anti-gun propaganda. And
That's
Jim Acosta's doing an interview with it like it's a real person. Holy shit. It's some form of like emotional manipulation, like feeling like that's a real person. Like what do you think about that? And Jim's like, I think that's a great idea. Like, no, Jim, that's creepy as shit. It's not even a real person.
Yeah.
What are you doing? And by the way, show me the gun-free safe zone in America. We'll both wait. We'll wait for that. Because I'm pretty sure every school in America is a gun-free safe zone.
Right. Right.
So you need to figure out what's going on with these kids, because believe it or not, there were generations of kids that grew up just fine in this country without going off the deep end with one of their classmates wanting to mow down the student body.
Yeah. Right.
That's kind of new. There's usually been one in the country. You can point to some, because I know people have pointed that out to me before, like, gun shootings are not original to this generation. It's like, yeah, but it seems a lot more frequent.
Yeah.
Crazy. So look forward to that. Jim Acosta, brilliant interview coming soon. But
so cringy.
Yeah.
So cringy.
Yeah. Yeah. It sure is. What are you reading?
Just a work text. So someone needs me to do something first thing in the morning. I'm just responding.
Dreading it?
No, I just have to overnight something first.
Yeah. Are you a fan of Jesus Christ Superstar?
I can't say that I am. I feel like I've seen bits and pieces of it. And I know the song, but I can't, I'm not like quite familiar with it.
Yeah.
Like I am with other things. Like Jesus Christ Superstar. I know that. And that's about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even known that. I know it now that you sung it.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with it, but several clips of actress Cynthia Erivo performing.
She's from Wicked, right?
Yeah.
She has an incredible voice.
Cool. Yeah. She's also a Black woman.
She is.
Playing Jesus Christ.
She is?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Like if it was like Cynthia Erivo with an incredible voice, I agree with you. She does. Playing Tina Turner in a revival, I'd be like, awesome. Amazing.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Wow. She's it's just so weird. It's just so weird that they try to force this stuff. So you want to see her playing Jesus Christ?
Sure.
With Adam Lambert, who is so the important thing is he's gay. Okay, so that's super important. He plays the role of Judas. Yes, she's gay. She's a black bald lesbian woman. And she's playing Jesus. So I guess you've checked all the boxes. So we've got a production.
Why does she look like that?
If that's what's waiting for me on the other side, I don't want to go to heaven.
She looks like a hobbit, like a,
Yeah. Yeah, those hands.
Look at you. I don't understand why you let the things you did get so out of hand. You'd manage better if you had.
Ugh, performers.
How tall is he? I'm so confused by what's happening.
Yeah, I don't know anything about her, but that hand.
I'm still waiting for you.
Ugh, it's just demonic.
Yeah.
It's demonic. So he played Judas.
Wow, she's 5'1" and he's 6'1".
It looks like it's more than that. Is he wearing like platform boots or some shit?
And she's like bent over, hunchback, like a hobbit from the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. It's creepy. Yeah, they both have great voices. Great. Like, go do, like I said, Tina Turner movie. Aretha Franklin coming to Broadway, starring
Then again, I'm never
this
going to
idiot.
see Jesus Christ Superstar anyways.
No, it's, people get pissed off at they feel like it's blasphemous, this whole thing. I looked into it a little bit, like, what's the problem? Because I feel like Jesus Christ Superstar people have been pissy about that forever.
Mhm.
They pointed out how, once again, Christianity was being openly mocked.
Yeah,
while
we can't mock Christianity, heaven forbid.
While other religions are almost never targeted in the same way. It's no surprise she looks exactly like how demons have always been portrayed. Someone says, and let's be real, if you dress like a demon, act like a demon, and mock God like a demon, don't be shocked when people call it what it is. This is intentional blasphemy from Hollywood. Let's do Muhammad Superstar next. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm kind of with him there.
Yeah, well,
Nosferatu. That's what someone. She looks more like Nosferatu.
There certain religions. Every religion gets made fun of in their own way, and I think Muslims get their own kind of shit, and Christians need to just fucking suck it up. Who gives a shit? People are gonna make fun of you.
I think it's the hypocrisy that bothers me. Like, if you tried to do a stage revival of MLK and you had Travis Barker playing MLK, people would lose their fucking minds. They would lose their minds, and kind of rightly so. That's just, you couldn't have Malcolm X played by Nicolas Cage. It's artistic, man. Get over it. What's the problem? Like, no, you're purposefully offending people.
Yeah.
For some reason.
But like, I agree. I 100% agree. You would never be able to remake a movie that is predominantly, black movie with all white actors, just like they love to do with traditional white movies and remake it with all black actors.
Right.
You certainly can't do that. But also, like, to me, there's a difference in my mind in terms of, a fiction, not that Jesus is a fictional character. I don't need people emailing and getting on me for saying that. But he sort of is, in that nobody really knows what he looks like. I think we all know he's not black, right?
Yeah.
But he's still kind of like a fictitious character.
Well, we think he's not a lesbian bald chick.
No, for sure, for sure.
That
But I
we
mean,
kinda know.
I feel like you could take more artistic license with fictional characters. But I agree. In principle, 100% I agree. It's stupid. And it's not, it's just more of like in your face, like, haha, I can do this to you, but you can't do this to me type of thing. Right?
Yeah. People, for the record, people have been bitching about Jesus Christ Superstar forever.
Yeah.
But like this is from 1980.
Yeah.
This is what, same play. So, like the depiction of, so how we've got this, female, bald, like
stupid.
And so the people bitch, it's a different bitching. Like back in the day, I was like, well, what was the problem? What's the problem? Because it seems like there's always someone angry about this particular play.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, so the portrayal of Jesus as human and not so much divine is what this play focuses on. So it focuses on his humanity rather than his divinity, shows him doubting, struggling, even frustrated. For many Christians, this portrayal feels like a denial of Jesus's divine nature. You don't have to go back that many decades to where people took that kind of shit really seriously.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like that was really seriously taken. Sympathetic portrayal of Judas in that play. So Judas is depicted as a complex, conflicted character who believes he is doing the right thing to prevent disaster for the Jewish people, he is not shown as purely evil, but as someone with political and personal motives. This sympathetic treatment shocked audiences who were used to, that you call someone a Judas who's betrayed you.
Right.
That's like what we thought of a traitor, a villain, and so for audiences in the 70s and 80s to see Judas with more human features and portrayed as conflicted, that was shocking to the conscience of people and religious people.
Yeah.
This isn't my argument. This is what people would say over the years. And then I guess the play ends with Jesus on the cross being crucified, but then says, "Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming out." It doesn't show the resurrection. And so it's like, okay, the whole point of Jesus is that he comes back and, for our souls and saves everybody. And you guys left it all out. Now we got a bald black lesbian with a crown of thorns and there's no resurrection. What's going on here? Get all mad about it. And then the other bitch that people had back in the day, believe it or not, was the use of like electric guitars, rock music in it.
Right.
And not like gospel music was felt to be, rock music was associated with the rebellion, counterculture, that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
What I wrote is the irony of the amount of respect that the whole alphabet community demands under threat of complete devastation. Forget your career. They've tried to do it to you, Amy.
Yeah.
They've tried to ruin your career for perceived slights.
Right.
Like, you're a good person. You're a nice person. Kind of a twat when you're on your period. But outside of that, you're a good human being. You care about other people. You're nice. You're generous as shit. There are people out there that in that community that would have been thrilled to ruin everything you've worked your ass off for your whole career, your whole life, right?
Correct.
Violence is not off the table. If you even so much as it's hinted that you said tranny instead of trans or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so the irony is not lost on me that, depicting God in some way, boy, oh boy, you have no problem shitting all over someone else. It's highly offensive to them. And then you demand ultimate respect for whatever your cause du jour of the day is.
Oh, right. Of course.
So, but that one's going around. I don't know. I think it would just be, it's fine. She's got a great voice. She's a great singer. Adam Lambert's a great singer. Fine. Go play Whitney. Go play, it just seems like you're purposely trying.
Play the Wicked Witch of the West in Wicked and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Because
or write your own. Write your own. That one's already been written and the witch was green, wasn't black.
Yeah. Well, she's green.
I know, sort of.
Wicked.
Yeah.
She's very green in Wicked.
Is that any good? Did you see that?
I did see it, Mike, although I only saw part 1 because they made it into 2 3-hour movies, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
But I like Wicked and I like the music. And so I enjoyed it. I listened to some of the songs when I'm in my car.
Seriously?
So yeah.
You're that you're that nerd.
When I was driving up north, it was a big Broadway day in my car.
Poor Rocky.
100%. He had his AirPod in. He was listening to something else. So that's why I was like, fuck it. I'm driving. So I'm going to listen to what I want to listen to. But I went through the Rent soundtrack. I listened to the Hairspray soundtrack. I listened to some Wicked. I listened to, did I mention Rent? Rent's my favorite.
Yeah. Have you ever gone to Broadway? Seen a play? Yeah. What did you see?
I've seen Wicked. On Broadway, I saw Phantom of the Opera, and I
hear that's awesome.
Oh God, what's the other one that I saw? Did I see Hairspray? Possibly Hairspray on Broadway. But then here, Broadway in Detroit, I've seen Rent. I've seen a bunch of times. Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Oh, that's the other one I saw on Broadway. I've seen that a bunch of times. I've seen Yeah, I've seen a ton of Hairspray.
I saw the South Park one, the
was a
Mormon
musical. Oh yeah, Book of Mormon.
Book of Mormon. I saw that
I
twice.
never saw Book of Mormon.
That was great. The original
Yeah.
run.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it came through Detroit, I saw it twice. I got a t-shirt and everything.
Lion King, really good. Beauty and the Beast is good. I saw Aladdin. I've seen a bunch of shit. I love Broadway.
Yeah, I can tell. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I know. I saw Kinky Boots.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I saw that in New York.
Recently, when you were doing the show, I feel like. Yeah.
Yeah, Beth and I went.
Yep.
Yep. When I was doing I was going to do Kumia's show.
That's
and
right.
Yep. And it was great. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I knew what I was getting into, and it was fine. And I got fucking hammered, dude. I had I got like double Jack and Cokes.
Yeah.
And set those down, and Beth and I sat there and got shit faced and watched Kinky Boots.
Nice.
Yeah, it was cool. Police have revealed charges against the WNBA fan who threw. Have you seen the dildos been thrown in the court?
Yes, hilarious.
Fucking awesome. So funny. Here's the first one that happened.
And I love how mad they are about it.
They're so mad.
Which makes it even better.
Something flies on the court, actually, from the crowd. The officials will say they will continue play.
Oh, great shot.
Goes off the fingertips of the Valkyries. And you can see the object, the block right there. And the object comes, that green thing bounces.
Here it comes.
And it goes to the sideline.
Oh my God.
We're not exactly we're not sure where it came from.
The stands.
No room for any of that type of activity.
Look at them inspecting
no
it.
one's picked the object up yet. You guys, oh my gosh. Okay.
They're all bummed.
Inappropriate. Get them out of here.
Yeah, absolutely inappropriate.
So inappropriate.
So inappropriate. Actually, kind of appropriate.
No, it's
Dude, when you think about
it's hilarious.
What a perfect object, by the way, to throw. Like, it's got a shaft to get a hold of.
Yeah.
And to whip. It's kind of perfect. And then just a few days later, this is where you're like, oh, hell yeah. Another green dildo gets thrown out of the court.
Got a whistle away from the basketball.
Get it out of there.
They just kick it. That guy jumps like it's a hot potato.
Do you think these have been used at any point?
Well, you know that's what everyone's thinking, right? That's why no one wants to touch it.
Yeah.
Like, shit, this is someone's used dildo. And I love how they're all lime green, which is hilarious. I don't know why.
Great. Yeah.
It would actually maybe be funnier if they were black, but
yeah, that would be funny.
Yeah.
I
then you might get charged with like a hate crime or something. So best to just stick with the green. You can't be mistaken for,
if you said it's all the colors of the trans flag, and you got black, brown, green, red, yellow, it could be a trend that takes off. They're not happy about it.
No, they're not.
I think I tweeted finally something worth watching at a WNBA game.
Yeah, and so one of them watched like, this is not funny. One of us can get hurt, and I'm like, actually, it's hilarious.
It's hilarious. It's
very
I think I said finally something from a WNBA game actually worthy of a top 10 Sports Center top 10.
And I'm not gonna lie, if someone walked into my place of employment and just like tossed a random dildo, I would probably laugh.
Oh yeah, you'd probably throw a towel over it too and pick it up.
Yeah, I'd be like, whose used dildo is this? And I would not want to pick it up. But yeah, I would laugh about it. I wouldn't be like, I could get hurt.
Remember
I
when
could
the guy
slip on this like it's a banana peel.
Remember when the guy flew a remote control dildo into the Bush press conference?
Oh, yeah.
Something about dildos being out of the place they're supposed to be, widely accepted, is hilarious. It's always funny. So the guy is 23-year-old Delbert Carver. Can you believe someone named a kid Delbert?
No.
23-year-old. Like if they were like 67-year-old Delbert Carver, I'd be like, yeah, all right, he grew up in the South.
Yeah.
No, 23-year-old Delbert. That they might be burying the lead of this story. There's a 23-year-old named Delbert.
Right.
So the arena staff did not see the humor in the situation. The perp responsible for the object was immediately ejected and days later taken into custody. So still, they were holding a grudge. They were pissed about it. Days later, they hunted Delbert down and arrested him. He spent the night in jail. He was released on Sunday on bond, facing counts of disorderly conduct, public indecency, indecent exposure, and criminal trespass. The WNBA...
Indecent exposure?
It's perfect exposure. The WNBA took the matter seriously and released a statement. The safety and well-being of everyone in our arenas is a top priority for our league. Yeah, except Caitlin Clark. I don't care if people kick her ass all over the court.
Right.
Objects of any kind thrown onto the court or in the seating area can pose a safety risk for players, game officials, and fans. In line with WNBA arena security standards, any fan who throws an object onto the court will be ejected, face a minimum 1-year ban, and subject to arrest. There was
Make it a lifetime ban, and I might consider it.
Land, dang, those things are not cheap. So a friend has told me.
It's such a
Are
funny
they expensive?
comment. Yes, they can be. So we're told. So Lynn and I are told.
Why? It's just a slab of fucking rubber. Why is that expensive?
Well, I think once you get into the ones that,
like if it's veiny and it's got a cut head,
it like moves around on its own, or that kind of stuff. I think
does the bag serve a purpose? Is that so you don't lose it?
No, Mike.
I mean, it's almost like a base. So if you want to stick it on the ground.
Yeah, and I think like that, if you want to practice your writing techniques, maybe that would be like the purpose of that.
I wonder what happened to those green dildos. If those were just disposed of, or if they're in the
they're
lost
probably in evidence.
Yeah,
and they're gonna have to pull those out at that guy's trial.
Yeah,
Exhibit A right here.
Yeah, wave it around. See if it fits in any holes.
They're like,
Delbert.
and it's approximately 8 inches long and 3 inches in diameter.
But what, here's the thing, get over yourselves, ladies. It's hilarious. It's the first time I've wanted to talk about the WNBA. Every time we're talking about the WNBA, it's for their absurd demands, their lack of talent on the court, or a green dildo being thrown on. It's never in 22 years, 25 years, whatever this bullshit league's been around, not once has anyone, I've never seen anyone go, dude, I got to admit, that was a sick shot. Did you see that shot last night in the
literally never
Golden State Valkyries game? That's never happened.
Yeah.
Never. But I look at it, it's like the octopus at the Wings games.
Right. Yes.
Arrest and prosecute to the fullest extent.
Right.
I wouldn't want to be if I was on the ice and I got hit with a green dildo, it'd be kind of funny, hilarious. I wouldn't want to be hit with an octopus, or that's like going after your fan base. Where you get a hat trick in an NHL game, and everyone chucks their hat on.
Right.
Yeah. Just relax, ladies.
Mike, listen to this news that Adam Schefter posted an hour ago.
Is this Lions related?
No, football related. ESPN and the National Football League announced a non-binding agreement under which ESPN will acquire NFL Network and certain other media assets owned and controlled by the NFL, including NFL's linear Red Zone channel and NFL Fantasy, in exchange for 10% equity stake in ESPN. In addition to the sale of the NFL Network, the NFL and ESPN are also entering into a second non-binding agreement under which the NFL will license to ESPN certain NFL content and other intellectual property to be used by NFL Network and other assets. So it sounds like ESPN's getting Red Zone.
Okay.
Which is
so ESPN. So it's being announced that they're going to own the NFL Network.
Yeah, and NFL Network, like Red Zone, fantasy. It sounds like certain aspects of it.
Okay. Well, I know I like when ESPN got super political, and it was just like, oh, come on, when they're doing panel shows on Black Lives Matter and that kind of bullshit. I just stopped with ESPN and I never went back. I think a lot of people did that. So I appreciated NFL Network, where it was just like, it's just NFL. It is what it is. I'll get my political shit from people that know what they're talking about. I don't need to go to fucking Shannon Sharp for that kind of coverage, or any of those personalities. So I like NFL Network, but I know they struggle. They recently moved from New York to LA to be closer. That was a money thing, is the reason they did that and moved those studios.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, hey, we're going to sunny Hollywood. No, that was financial like collapse reasons. So they were on some sort of shaky ground. They recently lost Peter too. I think he went to ESPN or CBS, kind of got called up to the big leagues. But so I wonder what'll happen with the little show that could. It's only relevant obviously during the season, but
I find the Red Zone. I mean, I love Red Zone. That's where we watch our football.
I don't. But
to not have it be like its own separate channel that you have to pay for.
Do you pay for the package? The NFL ticket?
Well, no, I have Red Zone. I don't know if that comes with NFL ticket, although I think I get that through, I don't know, one of the gambling websites. They give it to you for free.
So the NFL package, I've had it for 30 years just because not the Niners. I wanted to watch all my Niners games. And now that I'm in Arizona, it's a must for my Lions games and Niners games. So I've had it forever. I thought Red Zone came with I don't know, maybe you can buy them separately now, like just Red Zone. I never wanted that because I'm not going to watch 4 games at once. But I know a lot of people that watch it. I think of those people as not super football fans.
Oh yeah, no, I love it. You get to watch all the games and only like the important parts, which is nice versus having to sit through. I mean, I know so much about other players and other teams because I watch Red Zone. I mean, I could probably name, I can name the wide receivers and the running backs on almost every team because I get to watch a lot of.
See, to me, that's gambling. That's what happened with fantasy. Fantasy leagues did that. Made people that I knew that were like half-ass football fans, really didn't know their stuff, all of a sudden knew all the stats of all the running backs, receivers, tight ends, and quarterbacks around the league.
I don't watch Lions games that way, but I have zero interest in watching a, fucking Miami Dolphins game. But, I'll watch it because it's on Red Zone and I get to watch the fun plays that are in the Red Zone and score.
No, I admit it's kind of cool when you do have the, all 8 games up or whatever, and you see, this team's getting in the Red Zone and start watching
I mean, it's not always in like an octo box or a quad box. Like they go
you can pick a game.
They go full screen to games, to watch them. So
I get it.
Anyways.
But that was always like a side thing with NFL or with the ticket. So I don't know what that means, but they've gotten so weird with it now, and it's going to only get weirder and more expensive as we go. So who knows? I don't know. I struggle to even follow these things anymore, where all these games are in times. But let's do a couple emails and call it a day. What do you say, Ames?
Okie doke.
All right. Cult leader, I'm so glad that you and Landau, Dave was on last week, hit on the septum ring observation on Monday's show. There's a growing theory out there on the internet that was coined by Black men's rights activist Terrain Walker. The theory goes you can tell someone is a man-hater and a feminist with radical anti-male opinions if they have a septum ring. There's also a segment of people who have added it's a sign of low intelligence because the women spewing brain-dead, stupid opinions on the internet almost 100% of the time have a septum piercing. Here's a link to more video from the man himself. Cheers, longtime OG listener Mike. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, I think Amy and I have talked about that before too. There's certain tells that these people all have. You see it time and time again. Let's see. American Eagle. Hey, Mike, sorry my email wasn't all that clear, but I'm writing it at work, so I had to be quick. So I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with the commercial. Just everyone is crying about the commercial, saying it was Nazi shit. LOL, I find it funny that if the founders are Jewish, why would they make a commercial promoting Nazism? I think you read this, but this is what I found, blah, blah, blah. And they go, so,
okay. I mean, that's the
you know what?
insane part.
this is my fault because I did. His name, Terry. Thank you, Terry. Love the show. Keep up the great work. You make my day at work a little better. Thank you, Terry. I totally read his email. I get a lot of emails that are, they can be anti-Semitic in nature. Fuck the Jews. The Jews are responsible for everything. They run the media. Like I've gotten all types of shit over the years. I assumed it was one of those when it was just like, oh, American Eagle, aren't they owned by the Jews? I was like, another one of these. That I just went to that place. No, what Terry was saying was, I find it a little weird if Jewish owners of a company isn't it a Jewish people that own that company? Why would they be doing Nazi propaganda? Yeah, it's a great point, Terry. And I'm sorry it went sailing over my head at the time. Anyway, bag up, Terry. Walters at DetroitCast.com. If you'd like to send an email, we'd love hearing from you. If you want to just tell Amy something stupid or me, you can that way. We'll be live tomorrow, and then we've got a Patreon show on Thursday, patreon.com/TDC podcast. Come join the fun that way. Those ones are a little more off the wall at times because we don't have to worry about public statements. So have a great night, Ames. Thanks for being here. And hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Say hi to Rocky for me.
All right.
Bye, everybody.